Check out this nasty bubbling on the steering wheel. Really excited to show you how I got this handcrafted, beautiful leather custom steering wheel on. It is a little bit longer of a video, so skip around to whatever section you'd like to watch, but I did go step by step. I did address some spots where you might get stuck and some solutions around that. We're going to be installing this. So as you can tell, I've got this bubbling going on my steering wheel. That's the way I bought it. It's been a great car, but really looking forward to getting this thing installed. One thing about this steering wheel is already right off the bat, it's a little bit thinner than the BMW steering wheel that I was used to. Plus, I'll be looking forward to getting rid of this bubbling right here. I don't think it's covered under warranty. Either way, I wanted to get a custom steering wheel cover to get rid of that look. What's nice about this is that either way, the heated steering wheel will still work. All right, so got this on Amazon. It's a custom steering wheel cover by Mewant. I specifically chose the white leather. Let's see what's in here. All right, looks pretty nice, good quality. So that's what it looks like. Perforated black, perforated white. It's got this white line down the middle. Excited to see how it all turns out. Feels great to the touch. It is real hand-stitched leather. Really excited about that. So I've actually installed one of these in my BMW before. So I've done this before, but excited to see how it turns out on the Tesla. Here I've got some needle and thread. I have a pry tool that we can use to, I think you have to push the leather piece back through there. We'll see that in just a minute. More thread, I think a little thumbtack, and some 3M double-sided tape. Last time I installed it on my BMW, didn't end up using it. Well, looking forward to getting started on this installation, kind of get rid of these bubbles. Stick around. All right, so I actually haven't looked up any tutorials on this quite yet. First step is you want to have this white line kind of with the T. And then I think you trace it down. It's obviously supposed to be really snug. You walk it down. Yep, little by little. There you go. All right, that's what it looks like. As you can see, this would fold up right there. So you want to make sure you're nice and lined up. Ooh, that feels really good. So I'm just gripping it, kind of pulling it. This is the most important part, is lining it up. Because you're going to want to have that. And you want these creases, this crease, to line up nicely. Right there, for them to meet. But then also this needs to line up. So the idea is you want to move slow. Once I can get this lined up, they said to actually use this tape, which I didn't do before. The idea is you don't want it to be shifting, but that looks good. I start here, making sure that I meet right there, and I'll pull this back. That looks really good, so that the seam matches this inseam all the way across. Yeah, I think that'll look really nice and feel really nice as well. That white line looks good right down the middle. It's the hardest part, getting this lined up. Next, we're going to get the needle and thread. These are big, heavy-duty needles. All right, so you're going to grab that, yank that off, and then unravel. All right, just tried cutting that with my teeth. Did not work. This thing is heavy duty. Just cut this puppy. Listen, I'm no expert sewer, but if I can do it, you can do it. I've only ever done one other steering wheel before, and it worked out really well. So it is for my BMW 330e. Love the car. Really enjoyed it. Also electric. It's plug-in hybrid, which kind of helped me get into this world a little bit. But sorry, what I mean is the electric world of Tesla, and I'm so grateful. If I remember right, my hands hurt at the end of the last one that I did, but kind of a fun little DIY project. All right, so here we go. I just barely started. Put the first one from this side. Drew my needle through both sides. All right, so I put my knot at the very back. Now what I want to do is I want to go the other way. See that it got tight. So now you're going to want to trace this back from there through here and into that one. You always want to keep this tight. Notice how I'm putting that, see the pry bar? I'm pushing this extra fabric down under. I like to keep this taut so I can pull, make sure nothing gets tangled while in the right here. I just release and pull hard. Pushing it through, pulling, keeping the rest lined up. Right there, see that? See that right there? Then I'm gonna pull and then pull hard, nice and tight. Some people have done where you skip a stitch for less work, but then I think it turns out not as tight and it doesn't look as good. So this might take a little bit longer, but it turns out awesome. This is the right way to do it so it can last long. As you can see, I'm picking up the pace because I know I've got a good rhythm, a good groove. You just have to remember to keep yourself out of the way so you don't get yourself tied up or knotted up. It's looking good so far. So let's say that some of this gets undone or starts to fall apart a little bit after a while, or I simply just want to take it off. What's great is that the original Tesla steering wheel is still underneath all this. So far, it's looking really clean. So hopefully you can see I'm sucking up this part right here, pulling on it, and then kind of putting pressure, and it feels really good. It feels really tight and clean. Then we're gonna have to tuck in these edges. Now I'm gonna use my trim tool to get all of this put away behind there. If you ever do this, it might look way nicer on yours, but honestly, I'm pretty happy so far. I found that this edge piece works more better than this one, but that's just me. Wow, check it out. It looks so good. Black and white perforations. The white line. Looks awesome. All right, so this is the final product. Would love to hear what you think. I think it looks super clean. I love that it's thicker, it's comfortable on the hands. The steering wheel heater still works. Love, love, loving it. Let me know in the comments if you have any thoughts, questions, suggestions of things that I could be doing better. But make sure and subscribe for more content like this. And again, thanks for watching.